In this video, I'm going to show you how to control a Friedrich Kuhl air conditioner using the Kosher Switch. The Friedrich Kuhl air conditioner uses 220 volts. It is electronic, it works with Wi-Fi, and if it loses power, it will not restart. If it loses power, you will have to actually restart it manually. The way this air conditioner is normally controlled is there is an on-off button on the air conditioner itself. There is an infrared remote control, or I could go onto my computer and set a timer for Shabbos or whenever, and via Wi-Fi, the program will be transferred to the air conditioner. But what if I want to override the timer and control the air conditioner using the Kosher Switch? The way I was able to do that was using it in combination with the Insteon home control system and 3 time delay relays. If you look at this configuration over here, I have the Kosher Switch mounted in a box, and in the back I have 3 time delay relays, and then over here I have 2 Insteon infrared transmitters, and I have 2 Insteon controllers, which will control the infrared transmitters using a wireless signal. Now, the reason I need 2 of them is because although there's only one remote control, and although there's only one button that turns it on and turns it off, every time you press the button, it alternates between an on signal and an off signal. The on signal and the off signal are different, therefore it was necessary to use 2 infrared controllers, which are programmed to mimic this remote control. And the probes are on the air conditioner itself, where the infrared sensor is. And the way it works is the controller sends a signal to the infrared transmitter if it receives a closed contact, meaning if these wires are an open circuit and then you close it, it sends an on signal to the air conditioner. So in order to control excuse me. In order to control the controller using the Kosher Switch, I had to use 3 time delay relays. Now, obviously, your reaction may be, why didn't I just simply use 1 double throw relay, where the Kosher Switch will control the double throw relay, and when you turn it on, it would close the terminals of the controller to send an on signal, and when you turn it off, the reverse action relay would send a signal to the other controller. The reason you cannot do it that way is because each of these controllers sends a signal when the switch is turned on and when the switch is turned off. And if 2 signals are sent simultaneously, they will clash and neither one will be received. Sort of as if 2 people are talking simultaneously, you would not be able to make out what either one says. Now, it was not necessary for all 3 relays to be time delayed. However, as the price is about the same, and I wanted to keep everything uniform, I used time delay relays. So the Kosher Switch controls the first relay, which I'm going to call relay number 1. And since each relay is a double pole relay, when this relay sends an on signal, it controls relay number 2, because the normally open terminals of relay number 1 closes when it receives current, and in turn closes the terminals to relay number 2, which will send us, which in turn will send the signal to the Insteon controller. And when power is turned off to relay number 1, the normally closed terminals are hooked up to relay number 3. So when the switch is turned off, it actually powers relay number 3. And to avoid clashes, I have set each one of these relays to with a 10-second delay. And the first one I gave a 5-second delay, which is not really necessary. Now, as you can see, the light is on relay number 3, meaning at this moment, while the air conditioner is off, power is being sent to the controller that sends an off signal. But now I want the air conditioner on. So making sure the light is green on the Kosher Switch, which had just turned red. So I'm actually going to wait a few seconds, wait for it to turn green. Actually, let me put this down. So I'm turning on the switch, and we're going to have to wait for the Kosher Switch to react, which could vary from a few seconds to a few minutes because it's designed to work at random. So at this point, all we could do is wait. But when the Kosher Switch does go on, you're going to see relay number 1 is going to light up, and then since it's on a time delay, 5 seconds later the second light will light up, and simultaneously relay number 2 will receive a signal, and relay number 3 will go off. And actually I heard the signal. There it goes. Relay number 3 is off. Relay number 2 got a signal. So in about 10 seconds, it's going to send the signal to the controller. And there it goes. The air conditioner is now on. Now, unfortunately, I chose to make this video when the temperature outside is about 47 degrees, and since I'm sitting next to the air conditioner, I don't want it to be on for too long, so I'm going to wait for the light and the Kosher Switch to turn green. There it goes, it's green. I'm flipping it off, and again I have to wait a few minutes or a few seconds, and when it reacts, relay number 1 will go off, which it just did, and now relay number 3 has received a signal, and in about 10 seconds there it has sent the off signal, and the air conditioner has gone off. Now, since I'm going to be controlling my air conditioner with a timer, as I always have been, there may be a possibility that the air conditioner could be on and the switch could be on, or the air conditioner could be off and the switch could be on. Let's say, for example, the timer turns on the air conditioner at 12 noon on Shabbos, and then it's unusually cold, and the Kosher Switch is already in the off position. What you would actually have to do, therefore, is turn it on, put the switch on. An on signal will be sent to the air conditioner, but nothing will happen because it's already on. So you just wait a few minutes and turn the switch off. In conclusion, if you do not already have an air conditioner and you are shopping for one, it is best to get an air conditioner that will reset when it loses power. This way, all you would have to do is, rather than plugging the air conditioner directly into the wall, you could plug it right into a module, and you could set it up, referring to the video I made a few months ago on how to use the Kosher Switch in combination with a timer. But at the time I purchased this air conditioner, I did not know about the Kosher Switch, and once the Kosher Switch came into being, I had to figure out a way to control this air conditioner with a Kosher Switch, and this is how you do it. So if this is the type air conditioner you already have, and you wish to control it, this is the type of setup you're going to need. And as you can see, each one of these modules has a pass-through outlet, which allowed me to plug one into the other. And the outlet, which is in this box here, is just a regular outlet that's always on, which is just here for convenience, because in actuality, you could plug these 4 devices into any outlet or into any power strip, independent of this box. So I hope you found this video useful, and this concludes how to control a Friedrich Kuhl air conditioner with a Kosher Switch.